You've been called to pitch tonight's exam. Suit up.
Well, here we go. About 2 minutes out from the Nats park.
Host of the largest crowd in our young sports history here in Washington, D.C.
All right, crew, just like we said, we'll split hangers 2 and 3 with a right turn. It'll be a left turn to final. We'll taxi into
Nationals Park. That is where I thought my home was going to be. I was signed by the Washington Nationals in 2021, July 13th. And believe it or not, on July 13th, we will be playing at a sold-out crowd at Nationals Park, now for the Savannah Bananas. That initial signing was super special because I got to share a moment with my dad.
Oh my God, congratulations, son. Oh,
that moment ended up getting hundreds of millions of views across the internet.
And that video that you've seen of me and my dad, that was July 13th, 2021. It has been exactly 3 years since I was signed by the Nationals, and now since I was released and started making coaching videos, became Coach Rack, and then signed with the Bananas, and now it just blows my mind.
All those hours of batting practice and training paid off, and here we are now 3 years later. My parents were not going to come this week, just financially or well, you know, whatever. But Jesse the other day, he wanted to fly them out here so they could be here for this game. I'm very thankful for that.
Good, good.
For the past 3 months, I've had a weekly call with the Pentagon, and we got clearance basically for 3 Black Hawk helicopters. And so what we're doing is Hosley is going to go up tomorrow, and he's basically going to do a tour of D.C. And then the Pentagon is actually going to legitimately call Hosley into the game.
All right, go get ready to hit. Dude, I want that one that I saw HCA. Nice, huh?
I grew up in Great Falls, Virginia, a little small town outside of D.C., about 45 minutes from the stadium. So it's going to be a hometown game for me. So I think the minute you go to your first big league game, those are kind of the moments you're like, wow, this would be really cool to do when I was older.
Welcome to the SAF, our humble home for 1 week out of the month. Feel free to take as many pictures and everything as much as you'd like. You're gonna have a flight engineer in the back with you. Do everything that he says. He's gonna be back there. He's gonna make sure you're strapped in, make sure everything's good to go. Biggest thing, rule number 1, wave to everybody. That's what you're back there for. Wave, smile, hearts and minds, what we're winning today. I'm Alex Jones, Captain, 1st Helicopter Squadron. So we support distinguished visitors here in the National Capital Region, getting them to and from places. I always wanted to join the military. I actually played baseball growing up, so I've been part of locker rooms. So being part of a locker room's awesome to me, and the military seemed like the next step to it. Just a bunch of guys getting together, working towards a common goal of getting something done. It's a lot like sports, a lot like here is in the military.
That's a pretty cool picture right there. I don't think life gets better than that. Dude, I heard about his little minor league career, man. And you're pretty humble, man. You rake too. You rake. That's pretty sweet right there. How much to hit one of those? Yeah. Just send it. Just absolutely.
So I played in high school, played in college. I went to a junior college first, then went to a 4-year. And then after that, scouts called me up. Hey, do you want to play for the Miami Marlins? I said, of course. So after 3 years in the minors, I didn't think that I was going to go up any farther. So I was like, all right, time to move on to my second career. And the military was something I always wanted to do.
Sports and then the team of the Air Force have a lot of similarities. I think the major one just being remembering that we're all working towards a common goal. And in order to do that, we have to work together, practice, understand where different people are coming from, and just continue to try and make the team a little better every day.
I enjoyed every second of it. Looking for landmarks, looking for the monument, looking for the Nats Park.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing being able to step on the field in front of a cheering crowd from Washington, D.C.
Being from that area, that was a cool, different perspective on D.C. that I hadn't had before.
Normally I got a coaching video for you guys, but today I just want to give you an update. I'm literally on the field at Nationals Park right now. It's weird being here the day before because you see all this, I don't know, it's just hard to picture how many people actually fit in this stadium. Like the concept of 40-something thousand people all in the same area, it's a little wild. And here we get to see it all just like completely empty. In the back of my head, I've just like felt like at some point this season, I'm gonna go yard in a big league park. That was actually one of my goals this year, was to leave the yard at a big league park. So I'm hoping I can do it more than in just a scrimmage. Ah, we rake, I rake, I rake.
It's a dream come true. Never thought in my entire life I'd be able to play in front of a sold-out MLB stadium. Such a blessing.
It's so good to be here in D.C. And tonight will be the largest crowd in Banana Ball history, 42,000 people.
All departments, jets are on the way. 2 are weather dropped, but 2 are on the way. 2 of our F-22s are on the way.
Still there.
Of the largest crowd in our young sports history. Lacey chugging into second with his 10th extra base hit as the boys in red strike first. It's going to be a base knock, and the Bananas lead 1 point to nothing. They spend the rest of the 2-hour time limit celebrating. Backflips, makes the catch, lands the flip to Ryan Cox. Bounce behind his back, slaps it back into his glove. From your Washington Nationals, Gio Gonzalez! Gio Gonzalez rings the bell, strikes out Watson looking. Eric Jones Jr. with an elaborate walk-off starting from the crowd. Robert Anthony Cruz, liner base knock, fair down the right field line. It's an RBI stand-up triple for Robert Anthony Cruz. Second inning is tied at a run each as Cox grabs walk-off number 17 on the tour. 4th most overall. And Rack gets to play the eye in Pixar. The firefighter trying to play spoiler in their only game in a major league ballpark. As Joe Lytle fouls out to a fan, it's happened again. As Matt Wolf pitching from on top of his barrel. Dakota Stilts All-Britain who rolls this one up the middle. Isaac Parra will bounce it and Stephen Cullen will just get to the bag.
Is now coming to pitch.
A woman pitches as a woman hits for the first time in Banana Ball history. This one to center field, and it will allow another run to score for the Firefighters. Big ovation as we kill the lights here at Nationals Park. All eyes on Rack. Spent a full year in the Nationals organization, and then 2022 spring training was released when he felt like things were going so well.
We love you so much, Banana Nation. Now let's go, Bananas!
But it's stories like Rack's that makes Banana Land so beautiful.
Danny Hosley behind the count 0-1.
This one dinked into shallow right center. It's gonna fall. The inning-winning run is aboard. Here comes Robert Anthony Cruz. And he's got a special walk-up planned.
Surprising my dad at his work with the news that I just got signed by the Washington Nationals.
What a moment for Robert Anthony and his dad, Ron.
Talk us through the emotion of seeing how far your son has come to be out here on Washington Nationals Park today.
Awesome, man. It's just exciting to see him play, especially at this park, because this was one of his dreams.
Robert Anthony Cruz steps in. That ball is annihilated. Robert Anthony Cruz, walk-off home run. Bananas win the inning. The former Washington Nationals minor leaguer leaves the yard. Back circling the bases with the American flag at his side. 42,000 here in Nationals Park on their feet celebrating Robert Anthony Cruz and the biggest swing of his Banana Ball career. What a moment for the rookie. 3 years to the day that he was signed by the Washington Nationals. What an emotional moment for Cruz and his Bananas teammates. Does not get better than that.
It was nuts. I was talking to my wife the other day and I was like, it would be absolutely nuts if I was able to walk up to a play with my dad on the 3-year anniversary of me getting signed and somehow leave the yard. I was thankful to just be here. If I would have gone over 3 or 3 Ks, I would have been super thankful and grateful to have this opportunity. But wow, that was the most special moment of my entire baseball career, and it's not close.
Score now sits 4 points for the Savannah Bananas to 3 points for the Firefighters. Savannah Bananas have the lead. They need just 3 outs to win the game here in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. Get ready, because this is the final inning!
I was super fired up for Rack. That was awesome. I got to watch from the bullpen because I was warming up to pitch, but that was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen.
Are you guys ready? Air Force security is in place. Roll video.
3, 2, 1.
Video board going. We got about a minute. We got about 1 minute.
Try to get the Pentagon. Chamber transition looks clear left to right. Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Start moving.
The energy going into that 9th inning is all just heightened. I've got a crazy walk-up coming in. We're in Nats Park. Rack just hit a home run. The energy's jumping, and on top of that, we're up by 1 run. You try to not put too much pressure on it, but it's obviously a very heightened experience for everybody, and I was excited I got to do it.
Please welcome Danny Hosley! entrance for the greatest pitcher in banana ball history. He finished up his college career just down the road at George Mason University.
At that point, I've just got to do my job and, shut this thing down.
Part of the order for the firefighters. And D-Mac, he's going to take off and steal first base.
It's not a great way to start the first inning when you get the first guy on, so, it's just added pressure each pitch after that.
3 straight swings and misses from the best hitter on the firefighters.
To ride around with that first helicopter squadron on the day before I got to pitch was one of those experiences that'll hold near and dear with me forever, because I got to meet some really badass people who have such an impact on all our lives daily.
Brief to a standard, I expect the person to the left of me and to the back and to the right of me to hold that standard.
Shallow left, Parker Nolan will be retired.
First and second, 2 outs, go ahead run at second, and Cullen's in the box. And so I was just trying to attack him and see if I can beat him in with a fastball, and then go to my best pitch to change up to see if I can strike him out.
The Bananas are a strike away. Everybody on their feet here in Washington, D.C. Swing and a miss! The Bananas win 4-3. Hosley holds on. The Doors a leader in strikeouts. Collected 2 to finish off this ball game. A gritty win for the Savannah Bananas, and highlighted by the greatest game in Rack's banana ball career, the triple, and of course, his walk-off 2-run home run tonight.